Yes. Login.
It looks so good.
Edit your bio. How to edit your profile. Add images. Upload profile picture. Move images around on your profile. Everything we did. Full pages.
It's a complicated process.
Sure, like to log in.
Yeah.
Now we are just waiting for the others.
Yeah.
That's happening.
We're waiting for everyone. Oh. Hi, Stella.
Hello.
How
Hello.
are you?
Hello. Thank you for hosting this.
Hi, Renat. Yeah, of course.
Great.
You're welcome. Like we are happy to see you.
Thank you.
Hi, Renat.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining.
Sure.
We're just waiting for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have my video on. I have kids running around here.
No worries. No problem.
Hey, Stella.
How have you been, Stella? Hey, Harvey.
Hello. Hi, Harvey.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, I'm good. And yourself?
Good. Nice to see you. Cool
Yeah, you
background.
too. Sorry, I'm just finishing up a little piece of pizza here.
Yeah, that's such a cool background.
Oh, well, that's the one that Zoom provides you.
Oh, is it? That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore. I think it's kind of the older version of Zoom did that.
Oh. Hey,
Sorry,
Rachel.
clicked the wrong button. I have my pictures I can use.
No, I like it. It's awesome. That's funny that that's like the default one that they give you.
Yeah,
Very advanced.
I don't know if they do anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get my lights up.
Nice. Hi, Barry.
Hello.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi.
So let's give everyone a couple minutes to join, and we'll get started in a couple minutes. Thank you guys all so much for coming. Hi. Oh, I think you're on mute, Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Hi.
Okay. Hi. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Caroline. We're just waiting for everybody to log on here. This is my cousin that just joined, Caroline. Hey, Kara.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Are you all the artists?
Not I.
Nice. This is
Okay,
great.
let's give everyone a couple more minutes to jump on and then we can get started. Maybe one more minute.
1 minute.
Everybody
Yeah.
here located in San Francisco?
I'm in Oakland.
Novato.
Ah, okay.
Where are you based?
Oh, I'm Marin as well. I'm in Centerville.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm in San Francisco.
Yeah, in the San Francisco as well. Oh,
Okay, well, should we get started?
sure.
Okay, well, thank you guys all so much for joining. We might have some latecomers that are straggling in, but let me just go over sort of what we want to do today. We would love to just start out with, introducing ourselves and the project super briefly, and then kind of go around and have everybody else introduce themselves really quickly and just kind of give an overview on your expectations for the website. And then the main kind of technical thing we wanted to cover today is just how to log in to the website. So we'll talk about that, and then we'll go through a few other features, and then have questions at the end. So we of course know that everyone's time is super valuable and we don't want to take up the full hour. So we'll try to move through things as quickly as possible. Who are we? Who are Amanda and Michael? I don't know if you want to start with giving a little introduction on the background and.
Yes, so myself, my background is in graphic design, but I work for this nonprofit. I work on like a couple of like projects that had like some kind of like a social aspect in them, and by the beginning of this year, we decided with Amanda just join the forces and build up this website, which kind of was like in our heads like for some time, which we will explain like later.
Yeah, thanks. And then my background is actually in law. I'm a recruiter for a law firm. And like Michael said, we kind of had this idea bouncing around in our head for a while and just spend a lot of our free time going to just galleries and checking out San Francisco Bay Area art, and decided, for a few reasons to throw up the website and see if anybody be interested in using it. And just if we had to say, 3 main reasons for why we built the website, the number one reason would be because we love art, just plain and simple. The second reason would be that we wanted to do something to support our local artists and our local art community. We're not artists ourselves, but we really appreciate all the creativity and inspiration that you add to our lives. So we wanted to do something that maybe would give back. And then the number 3 reason is just sort of like out of utility. We thought that everybody would benefit from another opportunity to see artwork, buy artwork. And, we wanted to kind of expand the reach of art beyond the traditional gallery setting. And Michael and I kind of went through those beforehand, but I don't know if you have anything else you want to add.
Also, lots of our friends are artists, and maybe so I'm coming from a graphic design background, so possibly I know how to present my work well, but lots of artists might struggle with that, or then struggle with their a presentation, or the finding these alternative ways how to promote their own art and how to bring possibly in this case extra audience straight to artist studios.
Great. So without further ado, we'd love to hear from the artists that are on the call right now. If you guys could give us just really briefly, your name and where your studio is, what kind of artist you are. I know that's a really kind of complicated question for most of you, but in 1 to 2 sentences, what kind of artist you are. And then thirdly, Caroline, yeah.
Oh, thirdly, sorry.
Thirdly, what do you expect from Art Visit? And did you want to jump in, Kara?
Oh, I just thought it would be easy to go through the participants if you click on the button, so we can go in order. So it's not.
Sure. Sure. You want to call on people?
Sure, I can call on people. Is Barry here? He's number 1 on the list.
Here.
Oh, there's Barry. Hi.
Hi,
Okay,
everybody.
go ahead, Barry.
So I'm based in Centerfell. I've got a studio in my home/backyard as well, depending on what the weather's doing. I usually do clean work more inside, and I do some carving and making a lot of woodwork mess outside. But I'm a sculptor usually, but I do also 2D work. I'm real interested in transformation of materials, and a lot of my work relates to topography and terrain. So it's sort of a brief synopsis, I suppose.
You also I think you teach arts as well, right?
Yeah, I teach high school art. Mhm.
Mhm.
All right.
And so I'm just curious about Art Visit. I think, I don't know if it was Amanda, you or Michael had found me on Instagram, and just, I wanted to learn more about it. So I always like building community with artists.
Thanks.
Great.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey, Harvey is next.
All right. Hi, I'm Harvey Abernathy. I am a mostly nature photographer. I specialize in photographing at night. So I photograph landscapes and scenes. Have an outing scheduled this next week to Preston Castle in Ione, California, which is an old reformery for young boys. Been closed for decades and in an arrested state of decay. So it's kind of a fun building. It was built for wealthy families, boys, you know, the ones that in the late 1800s, early 1900s weren't complying with the family standards, and they ended up there. And so anyway, it's a passion of mine. I live in Nevada, and I used to have a studio. I pretty much work out of my home now. And I'm participating in the upcoming Marin Open Studios. And when I do the open studios in San Francisco or Marin, I usually have to rent a space to be in for the show. So, and I've got one coming up starting the 28th of April. So.
Amanda,
Yes.
this is Rachel. Not to be rude, my husband just texted me. His mom is doing pretty badly, and I need to go tend to my husband right now. So excuse me, everybody. I don't mean to be rude. I would love to join in, but I think I need to go take care of him and see what she needs. So,
Sure.
all right.
Thanks,
Amanda,
Rachel.
maybe we can have coffee and you can fill me in after.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So if I could just finish up just a little bit more, I first off want to thank Amanda and Michael for providing this opportunity. You know, it's in the art community, it's sometimes not easy to find art. And so by you guys, you know, and I really appreciate that you do this with, you're not charging for it. You're obviously putting your time and energy into it. So I just want to say I appreciate what you're doing around that.
Right on. Thanks, Harvey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Stella.
Yes, my name is Stella. So I live in San Francisco. My studio in San Francisco too. Yeah, it's just like, it's a thank you for Amanda and Michael, so host this and really support artists to do many, detailed things. I'm really appreciate it. So my art is basically a contemporary art and 2D, 3D installation, and some is a conceptual art. Basically, my art is connect with identity and body, and it's mostly like based on my life experience. I was born in China, then after I graduated art school there, then went to Japan, stayed in Tokyo 13 years. Then 18 years ago, I moved to Bay Area. So that's my basic background. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, thanks, Tom.
Okay. Flo.
Hello, everyone. So I am in Palo Alto. I do acrylic paintings on canvases. They are very colorful and joyful. I was raised and grew up in Paris, and I moved to the Bay Area 16 years ago. And I think that Amanda and Michael's adventure is very generous, super generous. And I hope to be found by more collectors, because more is always better. So thank you.
Thanks, Flo.
Thank you.
Renat? Is that how you
Yeah,
pronounce it?
hi. My name is Renat, and I'm in Woodside in the peninsula. I'm also participating in Hunters Point Open Studios twice a year for many, many years. I'm lucky to have access to that place. So my art is encaustic. If you're not familiar with that, it's beeswax mixed with pigment. That's my paint. I mostly do abstracts, but also some figures. And yeah, I want to thank you, Amanda and Michael, for your generosity. It's very generous. I think ideally you would also find a way to, make money or earn something from this. But either way, I'm very appreciative. And my goal is to just get more exposure and to, if I can get more visitors to my studio, whether it's here in Woodside or at Open Studios events. I usually participate in Hunters Point, as I said, and also Silicon Valley. I'm usually finding a group to join to, just because it's more practical. So yeah, if we get more people to see my art, that's a win for me.
Great, thanks so much. So has everyone been able to log into the website? I guess just put your hand up if you are still needing help with that. Or
Well,
just speak.
I see, I see where to log in, but I don't know if I've actually been given a username and everything before.
Okay, so we emailed everybody their username and password, but if you can't find that email, there's a little button that you can click that says reset password.
Okay.
And that's how you reset your password. Once you log into the website, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. Here's the sort of a brief. This is kind of a quick summary. You can edit your profile by adding images, deleting images, reordering images, marking images as sold. You can create what we call banners. These are little images that allow people to click and they link to your art visit profile. So if you want to have a banner that's on your own personal website, we also have instructions on how to do that. And lastly, and kind of most importantly for you guys, we think once you're logged into the website, you can create events. And these would be your own open studios, any events that you're participating in. There's a pretty intuitive way on the website to just create these events and then publish them on our homepage. And Michael and I have been trying to promote all of the events on the homepage just through social media, through meetup.com, Eventbrite, word of mouth, really anything that we can think of. And we hope the website's pretty easy to use, but if you get stuck, we have a kind of step-by-step guide on each of these steps. We have like a step-by-step guide that you can find in the FAQ. section, frequently asked questions section of the website. So let me just stop here and see if anyone has any technical questions that they want to ask.
Harvey.
Okay. I think I was having trouble getting back into, I've been to my art visit page before, but for some reason it kept telling me my password wasn't right. So I have to reset the password, which I just did.
Okay, great. Nice. Well done. Well done.
See if that works for me.
And this is sort of all we have planned for today, you guys. So we're here to troubleshoot with you to log into the website. That's kind of the last remainder of the, yeah, go ahead.
That was like the main goal, because like we understand that like some artists are maybe like from the older generation, or like they might not prefer like to use the technology at all, but like we are trying like to make it as easy like as possible, like so that's why we put together this like a guide that we put on the website in the FAQ section. But if you are more curious like what's feature there, like we can like go through it like quickly and like show you.
I think it'd be helpful if you could show, you know, how to add images or take images away, or that process. If you could maybe walk us through that process, because I wasn't sure how to do that. Because I think initially you kind of grabbed some photos from my Flickr website and put them in there, and I might like to rearrange it or maybe put a little different sequence in. So.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Here's the homepage. Great. And the first thing you're going to want to do is click here, log in. Now, like I said, Michael and I are not artists, but we created profiles just because we wanted to show you that it's not scary to have a profile.
Also like to test it ourselves.
Yeah, to test it out. So I put up some of my poetry on my profile because that's sort of my art. Okay, so here is my profile. I just logged in, takes me right to my homepage. And to edit my profile, I go and click this edit button that's right here. It's just right above my name. So when I'm in my edit section, there's different sections that I can edit. So this bio section, here's my name, my email, my phone number, which doesn't show up on your public profile, don't worry. Here's a little bio that I wrote about myself. This could be like your artist statement or anything else you want to include about yourself. And then here's a section for highlights. This could be like for materials that you use that are special or awards that you've earned. So, and then here's a place to put your own personal website right here. So I just put my link to my blog with my poetry on it. So once you've made like all the edits that you'd like, you can click update down here and that'll save things. Now to edit images, you're going to want to click over into this images tab right here. And so here's where you would edit and move around images. The first image is a picture, it should be a picture of you. This is like your profile picture. It's supposed to be a picture of you in the studio, which I guess I don't really have that. Mine's just a picture of my face, but this is just a way to like, you know, make yourself look approachable. Nobody wants to visit a faceless person. And it's just important that the first picture is a picture of your smiling face. Now to add images, you would select this button right here, choose file. And then once you click choose file, you can have the option to get an image. I have all of your images up here. This is from another artist. Let's just pretend like I did this. I didn't, not taking credit. And so you choose your file Then you click upload, and it should be right at the bottom here.
Okay.
Now, if you want to move this guy, you're really proud of this horse, this wire horse, you can move it to the, I love it. You can move it to the front.
Unicorn.
It's a unicorn, you're right. And then to save the order, you go back down here and you click save order.
Okay.
Now, let's say I'm really proud of this unicorn, but it's actually been sold, but I still want to showcase it on my page. You can also mark it as sold by clicking the image, click mark as sold, and then you're going to have a little red dot. Congratulations of your sale.
Right.
And since I didn't create this artwork, I'm definitely going to want to delete it. And you can do that by clicking the image, clicking delete. Are you sure I want to delete this image? Okay. And that's how to add and move around images.
Wow.
Any questions so far? Any?
That seems pretty straightforward.
Thanks. Nice.
Because I don't think that was initially capable of doing that when you first set it up, was it?
You're right. That's kind of a thing that we added. We added. It's all new. It's all brand new.
Yeah.
Now, yes, Carolyn.
And I also want to say that if anybody needs help, like remembering this, or wants someone to walk, need someone to walk with them through this whole process, I can definitely help. Amanda can help anytime. I'm always available.
This is probably going to be, thanks, Caroline. I mean, this is probably going to be like your best resource is going to be this. You're going to go in the menu here to the frequently asked questions. And here is a PDF we created. It's the artist step-by-step guide to using ArtVisit. It's how to log in. Takes you through how to edit the bio, how to edit your profile, deleting images, marking as sold. We just went over that. Here's how do you create banners to add to your personal website. And then we have a few pages on creating events. So we definitely want to help you guys promote your events. And if you'd like, I can kind of go through and creating an event, although you may not have questions.
So this is an ArtVisit event you're talking about?
Well, any event that you want to promote, like your upcoming event, any open studios that you're doing, okay, any gallery that you're showing in, we want to help promote your events. So event page for all.
Yeah.
Great.
Pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, very well organized. So.
Well, hopefully. Okay.
If you want like log out from the page, so it's like on the same page where the login is. So I'm not sure like if they still see the screen
they're
capture,
seeing.
but that was basically how I logged out.
Okay, great. Does anybody have any kind of outstanding questions or anything else they want to talk about? It's really open forum at this point.
Also, like if you have like any idea like what you as an artist like would want to see like from this system, like it's like in our control. So we want to know, and like we want to accommodate as much as like your needs as an artist. And so like I think like any like a feedback from you would be extremely helpful.
So if I can speak briefly, I will have to go. I'm really sorry, my son is sick and I can't stay very long. But I just have one idea, and maybe you are already doing it, I'm not sure. It would be to send a regular newsletter to all the people who register on your meetup events, because I know that you lose a lot of people who sign up and then don't show up. So maybe a way to to keep in touch with them, and okay, they couldn't make it last minute, they didn't come, but maybe they will join a future visit. So this way you wouldn't completely lose them. And even, if they don't come to my studio, at least if they come to one of the other artists' studio, at least it's not lost. I mean, one of the artists will benefit from that.
Right.
So that's one idea I have. And then another idea would be to have people pay a small fee when they register through Eventbrite, so that, it's not just I sign up and then I don't even remember I signed up for that event. Even if it's only $10, it's not a lot, but this way, when I have to pay a little fee, I won't forget as much as if I don't have to pay anything. Actually, to be honest, tonight, I almost forgot this meeting because it was free. But thanks to your emails, suddenly my cell phone made a noise and I was just like, oh, what's that email? And I realized. So it's just to show that I think a small fee would help people to remember that they signed up for something. But that's only my point of view.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you.
And I know that I sell a lot through my newsletter, actually. It's a really great way to keep in touch with people. And, if they don't buy this week, they might buy in 6 months or even in two years. But we keep in touch. That's the whole idea.
Perfect. Yes, those are great ideas. Thanks so much, Flo.
Thank you. So I'm going to leave
No,
now. Thank you
Sorry
so
about
much
your son. I
again.
hope he feels better.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
I just have one question if you guys have a time. So thanks. It was really easy to reset my password and I'm able to go in and I was able to, start editing and a page. So thank you. I think it's an awesome service. I don't see, maybe it's a change you guys have to do, but I don't see my name showing up as like an artist on the page. Like when I go to artist and I search my name, I don't see my name.
Oh, we will have to look into that, Barry. Thank you.
Sure. I mean, it just,
No, not that. It should definitely be showing up.
Because I mean, like I can see I can log in on a page and I see it, but I just don't see like when I go to click an artist, I don't see, unless it's something I'm doing wrong.
No, we were kind of tweaking it today.
When you are on your profile,
Is this profile live?
yeah, I don't know.
Are you still on profile preview?
Let's see. If I go to profile, I see myself, but then if I go to like the homepage and go to like at the top where it says artist, I don't see myself.
Okay, weird. Yeah, that might be something that we have to fix. Thank you.
Yeah, we will fix it.
Sorry, Barry. Thank you for letting us know.
No worries. No, thank you. It's been super helpful. Thank you for doing this site. It's actually really, I think it was a few weeks ago you contacted me and it's grown a lot since then. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people, like seems like even 2 weeks ago, there was just a handful. It seems like it's pretty big. It's great. I think it's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it's kind of growing a bit.
It's been like mostly like the recommendation of like the artists like through their artists like communities or kind of like these like buildings where they have like these studio units. So they were like there was lots of artists from Oakland from this hotline art space joining. So if you have like somebody in mind who would like benefit from the platform, like just invite them. It's open like for anybody now.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, I think I want to share is why is this weekend, San Francisco have an art market, art fair. Right. So I have an exhibition there, but maybe I can add some information in the event or somewhere. Yeah, and I'll try to find the update in the website part.
So essentially, she could make an event and host it there.
Event. I think I can try to go to the website and go to the event, put the information there.
Yes.
Let me know if you need help, Stella. And I know what you're talking about. My mom actually sent me tickets if you want to go.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. It's this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Great. Congrats.
Now, do you guys have a QR code, scan code that takes people to your site?
We do. It should, if you hover over the, if you click on the logo, then it should show up.
Oh, I see. Okay. There it is. So that might be, you know, because we can market you guys also, you know, just you know, I could see sending it out to the community at large.
Nice. I didn't even know how to use this QR code until like a few weeks ago, so I'm pretty impressed.
How well it works. It's just.
I think it all started with the COVID, no? And these menus, like you have to scan.
Yeah, no, it works perfect. Yeah, because you just open up your camera and scan the code and it brings up the website. So QR codes are fun. They're easier than writing down a website address, you know, or telling somebody a website address. So you can just show it to them. They can take a picture of it. They've got it, the code.
Totally.
So it's pretty efficient.
That's good intel.
Great.
Yeah, like to hear that.
Okay. Well,
And any other suggestions or something that you spot?
let us know if you do think of anything. All right.
Yeah, and another thing that's really fun that I just learned about and never saw anything about it before. In fact, I'd even written to Instagram about it, is you can now upload images from your desktop.
Yes.
It used to be you could only upload images from your phone. There was no way to do it from a desktop. And I've never used Instagram because I don't carry my photos on my phone.
Right.
And so now I'm starting to get more active with it because I can put images up from my desktop, and it's easy to do from the desktop then. So
that's news to me too, Harvey. Thank you.
yeah, it's a nice, yeah.
It's a great feature, actually. We should learn how to use that, or at least do a test run, Amanda.
Well, all right. We're actually about to get kicked off unless I upgrade to Pro. So, so we're gonna head out. Let us know if you have any other thoughts. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for your artwork.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
And thank you for your support.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.